Guys, 3 p.m. 3 p.m. guys. This is it. Sorry I can't play no music, guys. Copyright. You've got to follow the rules. That's the way it is in the hood. Out of my control. Oh, okay, we have, let's see what we have here. There we go. We have Homeowner Martinez on command signal. We have Homeowner Martinez on command signal. We have Homeowner Martinez on command signal. We caught her. She will be going to her vehicle. Bait, focus, follow, attention span. We got her on video. There we go. There she goes. There she goes. She responded. She broke character. She broke character, guys. We got her. She will be retrieving her vehicle away from camera view. That's her vehicle right there. Daily plan attacks. There she is. There she is. Now she's coming back. Now she's coming back. Let's see. There you go. She responded once again by returning back. This is organized crime. Daily plan attacks. Daily plan attacks, guys. She has no business parking her vehicle behind the tree. And this is called the game of manipulation for this specific reason. State insurance policy fraud, identity theft, Medicaid. She panicked and she responded and broke character. She's not supposed to respond to knocking on the window. Clearly, she knows what's going on. And this is the desperation this criminal organization is going through to create family conflict, emotional distress, anxiety, disbelief, mistrust, anger. Wants a respond to provoke confrontation. This is after her son was instructed to... There we go again. There we go again. Oh. Waiting. 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 There you go. She is waiting for the command signal. And she is hiding behind the bush. She is hiding behind the bush, guys. Pay close attention. She is hiding behind the bush. There we go. That's the reason she was called back in for a different strategy of attack. There we go. There we go. A different strategy of attack being used to provoke confrontation. Brain attacks, high frequencies, military-grade technology, attacking the brain right from next door. 5135 West 24th Street, Laramie, Cicero, Illinois, 60204. The game of manipulation. That's the reason she was called back for a different strategy game. She is parked behind the tree to provoke a confrontation. The vehicle's on. The vehicle's on. There we go. And then I tell you, bait, focus, follow, attention span, driving the opposite direction. That's the reason she was instructed to, and this is social acting, guys. Bait, focus, follow, attention span, away from. Let's turn the camera, 5130 and 5132. Told you. See how that works? We got her. And she was instructed to come back, and she was hiding behind the bush for quite some time. They were trying to take a picture of me while in the window. All right, that's what we got so far. Organized crime continues their daily plan attacks, state insurance policy fraud, the game of manipulation. This is how victims of state insurance policy fraud, identity theft, Medicaid are manipulated at home to respond, and the attacks will continue once the victim is admitted in a hospital for evaluation purposes and the medication is increased. No witnesses. This is a private attack between the perpetrator and the victim. Obviously, my son is not home, and that's the reason for the continuous daily plan attacks. Her son was parked right here. We got him on video. Her son was parked right here. My family has no idea what's going on, but these police officers, they're in their area, and they're waiting for me. That's the reason they're placing high-ranking departments assigned to this specific address and location to make sure this criminal organization is undisturbed and to make sure, once I respond, the ambulance will be called and I will be documented with a history of mental health issue illness. We are waiting and standing by, guys, for further developments. 3:05 p.m., 3:05 p.m. Signed contract with the Martinez family, of course. Town of Cicero officials clearly working on a harassment case against me to stop our continuous surveillance of children being involved in trafficking, distribution, and packaging of the white envelopes, Hawthorne track race horses, senior citizens, migrants, and so on. We are waiting for Grandma to start the process of exchanging the envelopes at 5130. And we're also waiting for the individual at 5132 to return back from the golf course at 5132. That's the reason for this. The bright line harassment. I don't know how much more I can take of this, guys. That is where the bright line harassment is coming from. We're trying to be mindful. And so my ex-wife's flowers and plants can continue getting sun. And that's the reason for the bright light harassment in the kitchen. And I place a safety latch to give me extra time to remove the items. And I'm working on my afternoon meal. Got my oatmeal. And that's it. Homeowner Martinez family. None of these people work, guys. But they're being instructed. They're puppets. Everyone is a puppet. They're being instructed from next door, 5135 West 24th Street in Laramie, Cicero, Illinois, 60204, when to provoke a confrontation, when to create some type of chaos. If you guys want to make a difference, please contact Internal Revenue Services, the IRS. Post the date, January 8th, 2025. And watch the magic happen. That's the IRS, Internal Revenue Services, posted date January 8th, 2025 is when I filled out the paperwork. Nello Glick was behind the murder plot electronically. What have we? Okay, so far so good. Any activity? Yes, well, we have Carlos, that's a good friend of mine, but he's involved in criminal activity. Along with his wife, Letty. They own a protein shake back there. And same premises as the dollar store. Okay, we are waiting for Carlos. Carlos should be participating in the daily plan attacks as well. Alright, moving on. Murder plot continues electronically. 3:08 p.m. We have homeowner Martinez, wife. And you can tell she is being instructed to move a certain way, to wait behind the bushes. And she's my ex-wife's best friend. That's right. She is my ex-wife's best friend. So you can just imagine. That's what she is working on. That's her job. Paid incentives, new vehicles, home improvement, family vacation, and a weekend at the spa. Not a bad gig, huh? And free vehicles, food, the works. State insurance policy fraud, identity theft, Medicaid, and trafficking, distribution, and packaging of the white envelopes involving children. Hawthorne track race horses, senior citizens, migrants, and so on. All right, moving on. We appreciate your support. Let's see if we're waiting for grandma, guys. All right, moving on.